Alright, hello everybody, it's me Krim, and today we're back with another episode of Greg Tech New Horizons. In today's episode, we are, let's see, what did I have planned? Last time we finished off by making this, and now that I've been using it for a little bit, I will say, it's one of the most useful multi-blocks I have so far. Just being able to mass process all of my things I need to smelt like that is super convenient rather than having to load all these up individually and then put, buckets of creosote into all of them too. So much easier. Just toss 9 stacks in there and they're done a couple minutes later. But yeah, actually, what we're going to be doing first today is making our very first stack of LV circuits. So I'm pretty sure I have everything I need here. So we just gotta throw it in if I can remember the recipe. I need to grab one more thing really quick. Right here. Yeah, cool. Our very first electronic circuits, and we get all the fireworks. Yay. So yeah, that's a pretty big step. I mean, first circuits there. We're gonna be moving on to big stuff here pretty soon. Oh, I don't know why I went in there. But yeah, with that does unlock us the next quest here, which is actually about generating power. I have to make this turbine. So I'll probably start off with just one of those, and I'm pretty sure I do have everything I need. At least to make one. So I think where I'm gonna end up putting all that is I'm gonna do it down here. Just because after moving all the stuff that was in here, I realized the bottom of my tank is literally here, so it's a super convenient output for my steam that I'm gonna be using to power everything. So this is gonna be a convenient spot to get all that started, but before we can actually do that, we're gonna have to get this thing online probably, just so we know that we actually have enough steam. But I was doing some math, nothing crazy, just some napkin math, but I should be making enough water even with all of those over there. So that shouldn't be a problem. I'm a little worried about the creosote, but we have a pretty big buffer right here, so if we start running out after a while, I will just build more coke ovens, because at this point, it's not too hard to do. So yeah, we're actually going to be using these steel pipes, though, to plug this into there. So before I do that, I've been making these huge bronze pipes here so I can upgrade them, just because it has way more throughput than even actually this normal size steel pipe. So I'm hoping that's going to be enough. I was standing a little close to the blast furnaces, that's why I'm got slowness right now. So that's another project, is moving the blast furnaces away from my base, because it's not just slowness anymore either. It's getting to the point where, like, if I get too close to them, sometimes I get, like, full blindness and nausea, and it's really bad. So we're definitely going to be moving those somewhere away. But I built 2 more of them just earlier today, actually. Yeah, as you can see, I'm standing, like, a whole chunk away. But yeah, so we have 8 blast furnaces now, which I'm a lot more comfortable with that amount of steel coming in, because having 6 was nice, but it was definitely still a lot of waiting. I'm just coming over here really quick to grab... Oh, we are very low on copper. I think we should have some in the cabinet though down here. Hopefully. A little bit, but like not that much. I did go mining earlier, so I do actually have some more copper ore, I think, in my bags here. I just need to empty it out and get that actually going in the processing here, just probably through the macerator. Ooh, and it is almost nighttime again, so I need to be wary of that. I'm going to grab these plates and hope that that's another nut or enough to make another stack of those huge bronze pipes. Because I was counting these the other day and I don't think it's going to be quite 2 stacks, but it was close enough to where I just said screw it, I'm going to make 2. How many is that? 6. Okay, it's not going to be enough to make 2 full stacks. I'm also going to need to make a couple more hammers. I think that was 12. Okay, I don't know if this will be enough hammers either, actually. Yeah, those huge pipes, they're really expensive, but the large steel pipes are also extremely expensive right now, and I thought I could afford these a little bit easier. Just because copper and tin are both very abundant and easy to get. I mean, technically, I have more iron, I guess, than both of those things. But the problem is that turning it into steel just takes forever. I am gonna go with this amount and see if it's enough. If it's not, I'll make a couple more. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I'll be back in just a second once I get those pipes all broken and everything. Alright, so I finished swapping out that main pipeline here, and this one is carrying way more, actually I think over or about twice as much. But what I did to actually help save resources even a little bit more is leave the steel pipes that were already connected to the machines and then just use the huge bronze pipes as the main pipeline, because these are more than enough to run any one of these machines off of. Some of them, it's getting a little close, but it is still enough. And then, so as long as the main pipe actually carries the right amount, then everything should be fine. So we got all that swapped out, and so then I was planning the route here. I might not be able to, yeah, I'll have to do this. Connect them. Let's see, take it, yeah, right up there is where I want it to go. Is that high enough? Think so. I just need it to clear the floor, but I do want it to sit right on top of the floor there, I think. Yep, and then it runs right past the stairs there. It's not the most convenient place for it, but it'll work for now. So then we'll connect it there. Ooh, I'm gonna need actually one more of these wooden pipes too. Go grab that really quick. I think I'll have to make one. But the tools are already in the crafting table because I literally just made that one before turning the camera back on. I just thought the boiler was a little closer. And I think that should work. Just plugging them in on the bottom here. I guess I hope. Oh, wait. I don't want it to get hot yet, right? It's getting water. I'll give it a minute before I plug the fuel back in. I guess it doesn't really matter since it's already full, but... yeah, and it'll take a while before it actually gets up to full temperature too. Yeah, it's filling up quick enough. I'm just gonna plug it back in. Whoa. Alright, that is one weird thing I've noticed happening with the pipes. Is they do that sometimes when you jump on top of them. It's a little buggy. I've never actually gotten stuck though, because you can still move, it's just very slowly. Yeah, now we just need to plug this into here, which for now it's not gonna look the best, but whatever. I think you can pull the steam out from there, I'm hoping. And we'll just plug it in here really quick. Just like that. And now we have even more steam coming in, or I guess we will here in a minute once this thing actually starts making steam. 37 Celsius. So I don't know how hot it actually has to get before it can start producing steam. But I know that it makes more steam based on the hotter it gets. Or something like that. So yeah, now we'll just make sure to keep an eye on this too. Ooh, I don't want to stand too close to the coke ovens, or I guess blast furnaces, but I am going to clear them out really quick. They're almost done, but I've been hurting for steel pretty badly the past couple minutes. Let's see, yeah, I guess now though is time for the exciting part of the episode where we get to actually make that turbine. So let's run back down here really quick. Steal away. We're just gonna throw the ashes in our backpack for now. I'll clean it out later. How much items I'm constantly collecting. I have to clean that thing out every couple of minutes anyways, so. Let's see, 2 motors, 2 tin rotors, so I have full stack of motors up here. We'll need that thing. We need 2 tin rotors, we need a tin cable, and we need a circuit. Is that everything? Oh, 2 bronze pipes. Okay. Just put everything in the crafting table. I'm gonna start off with just one, see how it goes. I mean, I don't even have any of the machines yet that take power anyways, so I'll start off with just this one for now. Oh, whoa. Heck yeah, we got whole soundtrack and everything. Whoa. MV. I'm not ready for that yet. But in here, yeah, here's all the parts. All right, this is the first time I've actually opened it up and been like, oh wow, okay, there's a lot to do. That is very daunting. I will definitely have to take a couple minutes off camera to go over that. But let's run, or I guess I should be down here actually. So that I have no idea how this works. So is that where I plug it into, or is that where I pull power out from? Do I... Yeah, I guess the steam should probably plug in to the turbine side, right? Do I not have a wrench on me? I do. So this... What? What did I do? Oh, I just picked it up. That was it. I got a trophy for it. I'll have to add that to my collection upstairs in just a minute here. Wait, you can spin it with the wrench. I don't even need that. So I want it on that side, because if that's where you pull power out from, then I'll put the machines over here. And I'll probably end up moving that at some point. Let's see. Just bring these across. And then down. And then I just do that and it's spinning. Wow. Cool. And now we're technically generating power. I don't have anything to do with that power just yet, but it's here. It exists, and I could pull it out of this machine at any time I feel like it. Because I even have wires. But there's nothing for me to do with it quite yet, so I'll hold off on that for now. But that'll be, I guess, for the next episode, because I don't really have time in this one to kind of get any of that going. Like, the episode would just get a little too long, so trophies are all right here. But yeah, that one looks very nice on our collection. I like that spinny animation too. I can't believe how old of a version of Minecraft this is, actually. I really keep forgetting that with how many modern quality of life features have been added. So yeah, it's a great pack so far. If you're not playing it yourself, I do highly recommend it. I will say though, don't start playing this pack if you ever want to go outside again. Because I won't say that it doesn't respect your time, because everything that I'm doing, like, even though it's hard and time consuming, like, it has purpose, and it's all very fulfilling. You know, all of this, like, we've come a long ways since we started this series. It's been a lot of grind and work off camera, but it's all been very satisfying, and you know, every day that I play, it gets even better. Let's check on this again. 91C, so still not making any steam. But I hope I got it set up right. That I guess we'll have to check back on this later because it takes a little while. But yeah, that was a pretty good episode though. Just a couple quick updates. It's only like the day after I recorded the last episode. I might not actually record this though, or upload this right after recording it. I'll probably wait, maybe do it in the morning or in the afternoon sometime tomorrow, but yeah, it's been a good series so far. I'm enjoying it a lot. this, you know, like I was just saying, super satisfying pack. The factory just keeps growing. I've for the past couple years, really, factory kind of games have been my go-to. So yeah, this is like perfect for me though, because one thing I kept feeling is like the factory games like Factorio and Satisfactory, they're a lot of fun, but they weren't quite complicated enough. They can get really complicated, but I do really appreciate the complexity of this and just how like in depth and involved all the processes are for everything. So this pack is really making me like come to like Minecraft again. Because it's been a while since I've played vanilla, but I won't keep you guys any longer. I do really appreciate everybody who's been watching the series though. I know I say that every time, but you know, it's cool to see like, oh, okay, this video got 20 views on it or 30 views. Like, wow, it's, you know, not very much, but that's 20 or 30 people who are, you know, taking time out of their day to watch me play a video game. So I do really appreciate that. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.